All I know is that there's glass and there's
Lori.
fire. And
But I'm Lori.
Yeah. I'm Patty.
I'm Britton.
And we actually have this very cool coffee siphon today.
How does this work?
Well, we're going to find out.
That's always fun when we don't know, but we're going to find out.
Logan is standing by for...
Like literally in the doorway. Do you have a fire
Instructions.
hydrant? Like maybe?
Yeah,
And
We just had a fire inspection.
but like,
like-
is there like a fire blanket and a like? Do these windows break? Just kidding.
This is what we're going to be using.
Oh, good.
It's really beautiful. I mean, it's gorgeous. So a coffee siphon.
Is that rose gold or
And there's
copper?
other
Or-
colors. I think there was like copper, silver.
Hmm.
I'm not really sure.
And these are, we don't have these here at our warehouse. So they're drop shipped from
Shipped from Nispera.
shipped from the manufacturer.
Yep. So you can order it through our website, but then
Mm-hmm.
it will actually ship from the manufacturer.
And
Nice.
so we wanted to try it out today because it's beautiful.
Mhm.
So we're excited to use it.
It's very bougie, like
Or having
Very.
this on their counter or having people over and making coffee.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it does take like 15 to 20
So we're
minutes, I
going to
believe.
Get started.
Yes, since it's going to take a long time to do this, apparently.
Logan, are you
Why is
fused?
this on my end? I feel like I'm the one who has to make this. Oh,
First,
okay.
open
Okay.
the burner cap, which is right here.
As a burner cap,
and
huh?
fill the globe with flammable alcohol. So we did that to half. And we used
Denatured alcohol.
denatured alcohol.
Lori's
Oh.
mic is distorted. It's probably because your hair's on it.
Maybe because my
Hi,
Is that
Bill.
better,
Is that better,
Bill?
Bill?
Or is it something else going
It could be
on?
the battery.
The battery's
Okay.
dying. Let us know. We can
Yeah.
try to
See if
fix
it's my hair.
it. Logan's in the doorway because we don't trust ourselves to do this.
Okay, so dehydrated. It's not
Denatured.
dehydrated.
Denatured. It said to use
Alcohol.
like Everclear rubbing alcohol, something like that.
Alcohol. They said it would smell bad.
Good morning.
So that's why
Alcohol that burns cleanly.
we opted for this one.
It's clear and it's alcohol. So, yay.
So it's in this little burnery thing,
Burnery thing.
and
Okay.
then
I don't think the wick's up high enough. From the videos that I watched, that was the one thing that people said it wouldn't work, and it was because, oh, this is full of alcohol. So now I'm not touching the lighter.
Okay, so then there's a little filter that you have to put in water, and
The battery.
you have to
Not fixed yet,
It's not fixed.
is what he said. Okay.
I can just take it off. Oh my gosh, Logan, how in the heck is this going to work?
Hopefully this wick is high enough now. What are you trying to do?
You said to put the filter in.
You
Just
gotta
in the
wrap
bottom?
it around.
You gotta, yeah, no. Isn't there like a rubber band or something?
No, there's a
Oh, there's a
on.
string.
I feel like we should pray before we do this.
So you wrap it around here, and then you take these two
And then you
strings.
attach it up there somehow.
No, you're gonna tighten it.
Oh, okay. It's like a little satchel. Is that like a reusable thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you like throw it in the dishwasher or like washer when you're done with it or like rinse it off somehow?
Wrap the filter with a cloth.
Interesting.
I'm trying to tighten a bow so we can like get it off. Okay, is that good? I think that's good.
Okay.
Okay. Now we put it
Logan, have
back.
you done this before?
Ooh. Okay.
All right. Make sure the rubber is
Rubber?
gasket is down in here.
Yeah, because that's gonna create the suction.
We're using
effect.
rubbers now. Fantastic.
It is cool. I did watch a video
That's
of how it
good,
works.
that's
That's good.
good.
That's
Oh,
good.
that's
You don't
good.
have to
Okay.
shove it.
I'm being careful. And then place 5 tablespoons of ground coffee into the glass craft. Is this measured, Logan?
Is this 5 tablespoons?
That is the amount
this
of coffee.
measured?
This is the exact amount that we need.
You guys are on live stream?
We are. Good
Hi,
morning.
everybody.
Okay. So just pour this in.
Yep.
Is this
Okay.
seems like it's that should be like up.
No, once you put
Okay.
water in it.
It'll
All
do
right.
it. All right.
Remove the top center plug from the server and pour water into it. 400 cc's of water.
Put 500 milliliters.
Well, It says to do
But
400.
500.
This is the craziest science thing I've ever
500.
seen.
Okay.
But it says 400, so I said 450.
Or
Oh, is
500.
my mic's probably not fixed? Is it fixed?
I don't know.
I don't want to talk.
It might be fixed. I don't know, Bill. Let us know. Okay, that's
I will be on mute
500.
today. I just won't talk
So where do we pour this, Logan?
in here.
Unscrew the no.
Oh.
Unscrew the top. No, just the little guy. There you
Oh,
Okay. Ooh.
it's not fixed, Logan.
go.
Can I just not talk?
I don't know. Can you? I can give you mine.
We did preheat the water to see so that hopefully this won't take as long. If you go from cold water, it definitely takes longer.
It's interesting. It has like a
I don't
little
think you should
scale.
Stop. Don't, I mean, look, it's too
Okay,
much.
we'll leave 50 milliliters out.
Okay.
It was supposed to be 400. That's why.
Yeah, it's Logan thinks that the batteries on that one are dying. So
Do we
Okay.
even know that
Do
we
you
have the
screw
right
this
ones
little
anymore?
thing back
Adjust
on?
the counter, yes, and close it.
Here, Mom, take
This is the one that she had. Is that the one that?
New mic.
Yeah.
See if
Okay,
this works.
flames in mics are not a good plan though.
Okay. Adjust.
Here, I can put it under this way.
Let's put it around the thing, and it won't around this little box.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Adjust the counterbalance to let the server keep the burner cover open, and then light the flame. Well, that flame seems pretty high.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Okay, we got to put this back on though.
I'm not even barely lit a cigarette.
I just put alcohol all over my
I got
hands,
you.
So I'm not lighting that.
All right.
Okay.
Like
I
the
mean-
black witch, the black lit.
All right, let's see.
Are we doing everything
Whoa.
right, Logan?
Wait. Well, what if I did it like over here and then
And then
over
put it
there?
back under.
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
Jesus, that
Oh,
is
that's
cool.
a big
Logan,
flame.
That's a big flame.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we set
Okay.
it down.
Okay, while the coffee is recalled, release the top center plug.
Top center plug.
No,
What?
just
No,
leave it.
leave it. Not
On the
until
tap.
it's done, right? Because then the
So
tap's
it's gonna
on the
heat
front.
the water to go into that
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, so the
Good
water's
enough.
gonna come up into the siphon, and then
Leave the cap up against the copper.
Okay.
it
So
says
it'll close once it goes up.
yeah.
It'll just do its thing.
And then it'll like suck all the water back into here, and then we release this cap, and there's a nozzle on the front that we get the coffee
Oh,
from.
okay.
All I'm gonna say is that if we need to run,
We don't need to run. We can see the water coming in here already. See?
Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So you might not be able to see, but water's going into the ground.
I like how Logan just threw us to the wolves. He's
I
like,
had read this morning to try to understand it.
well, I watched a video, but he's like, oh yeah, I know how to do this. I do these. And then he's like, here, you do it by yourselves.
yeah, like I
Okay,
literally
I
like
brought
got
coffee
up
to
like
drink
ready to
because-
go.
Okay.
I grabbed water because I was running late.
So what's like the benefits? Is this supposed to just be like a fancy
it
thing to
says-
impress your friends?
No, it says, okay. I
Oh, wow,
did read
look,
this.
it's like
The
filling with,
system
like-
traps the delicate aroma and flavors in the closed canister to produce a coffee unlike any you've ever tasted.
Wow.
The bitter grounds stay in the glass carafe by way of a filter at the end of the overflow pipe. As of today, no coffee maker equals the balancing siphon in brewing the purest coffee. One of the most stylish, inspiring, and exclusive ways to make coffee is with a balancing siphon.
Holy moly!
We need that.
What kind of coffee are we
it's
brewing in
better
here
than
today?
What kind of coffee is it?
I'm not sure.
Why is that?
Sumatra?
Oh, there. That's better.
Bill says it's good now. Thanks, Bill. Thanks for
you,
being
Bill.
our online
Yes.
tech guy.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Why do I need this?
You gotta stir it.
Stir what?
While we do it, we
While
have to
it-
stir it.
Coffee, no, like once it gets on the floor.
It doesn't say to stir it. Are you sure?
I don't know, because it's going to release the stuff that is building up in there. While the coffee is recalled into the server, release the tops to let air
Just reading.
Recalled.
turn on
It's
the
cool.
tap.
You'll see
Okay.
what happens.
So after you do it there, then it releases it to flow back over.
So what
I'm not good at science, apparently.
I love science, but what we've done is Shopify, who
The top lid is tight.
yeah, there's water coming in here. Yeah, it's really tight.
It's
So Shopify has released kind of a cool feature where we can list other people's products on our website.
Okay.
So
Oh,
Nispira
it's coming
and
really quick.
Hario is who we're working with right now, but Nispira has some of these really cool, like old looking coffee tools that
Yeah.
are definitely display
And I think it
pieces.
takes at least 20 minutes, right?
It was like 15 from cold water.
Okay.
So from hot water, it might take a little bit less.
What's
Good
that noise?
morning. It's just
I
the
thought it was
water.
my stomach.
No, it's the water.
I was like,
It's boiling. It's
Oh,
got
it
the
is.
boils
Oh,
come through the siphon.
it's not my stomach.
So
It'll
just,
be interesting how much grounds it. I mean, obviously there's the filter, so
Yeah. Oh, it said there's almost no grounds in it.
It's
because
like
that's why you put
bubbling.
the filter because
Yeah.
then it's leaving the grounds in while it takes the water back
Yeah.
over. Okay, I'm getting this.
So yeah, we have
I'm getting the
we have
point of
just
this.
a cool opportunity
Takes
to
me a
offer
minute.
some cool brewing tools and some accessories.
Oh, look how quick it's going.
Oh, wow.
that we wouldn't be able
What
to
if it
offer
overfills
otherwise.
because we put too much water in it?
It shouldn't. Are you sure?
No, it doesn't say to stir it.
It
Oh,
does-
look it's going to unbalance.
It's not
Oh
going to
my gosh.
unbalance.
Yeah, it is, and it's going to go off
Oh
the
yeah,
flame.
that will close
Yeah.
when it's hot. Maybe we should
I don't
wait
think
till
we
it
should
does
stir
that.
it. Oh, look
Harry,
it.
you're a wizard.
Okay, do
It'll
we?
close. It'll
Oh.
close and go out. Is what
Okay.
it said.
Oh.
Okay, helping hand.
I don't think we need to stir it, Logan.
I don't think so either.
We're just a bunch of muggles.
We're not going to stir it.
We're going to do
Good
it like
morning,
it says.
Cindy.
Good morning, Cindy. We've
so
got our
the-
science experiment
It
going
looks like
on.
a root
See,
beer
look, now
float.
it's taking all
Oh,
the
look
water
at
out.
really quickly too.
Really quickly.
Yeah.
Really quickly. Okay, so if
oh,
you use
that's
boiling
cool.
water, this is
Oh,
a pretty
that's
quick,
so pretty with a little spout.
quick.
Hi, Grammy.
Yeah, if you use
process.
hot water, which we did, we have like a water heating element.
Oh, no,
We
that's
used
my
boiling
favorite.
water.
But if
Yeah.
you're sitting around having a conversation with friends and want like a cool, thing happening.
Okay,
you
aren't we
don't
supposed to
have
release this?
Not yet.
Oh.
No, we're gonna release this and then that nozzle will work.
Oh, I
Just
see.
to make sure you think it's got all it's gonna get.
Yep.
That's why you said to stir it. I wonder what color it is.
So now we release the valve.
That's
Okay.
And then we.
And then you can open that.
Ooh, look at it! It's so
Oh.
pretty. Oh, this is very fancy.
I
I do like
That's
this.
one cup of coffee at a time, but how cool.
But if you made little tiny cups, you could do it for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, and
This
you
is
could
pretty
do
cute.
little serving size for
Yeah.
everybody. Like, here's your
Little doll
cup.
cups.
Here,
But
Yeah.
it would be a fun way to try different coffees.
would you like your
This
doll
is
cup?
cool, right, Deborah? These are, and they have quite
Yeah,
a
we
few
can,
different kinds.
Shut it and then do some
I'll
little
put
cups.
I'll put the little code back up so you guys can see what it is.
No,
So they have different colors. There's quite a few different brewing methods.
Doll
But
cup
we thought
for
the
you.
siphon was pretty cool.
Okay.
Oh, it looks good.
Doll cup
kind of
for
coffee
Oh,
me.
it
is this?
smells good. What is it? Is it
Sumatra.
Sumatra?
Do you want a little doll cup for
Mario
you?
also makes a vertical one. That's
Doll
really
cup?
cool.
Yeah, so some of Hario's products are listed as well, but this
You
is
probably should try it,
Nispira.
Logan.
And these just have a really cool
Here, I can
vintagey
warm
look.
some of mine too. And then you just clean it out, wash it all out. I imagine.
Yeah. And
Oh,
this
so
glass
this
should be
actually
easy to
comes
wash.
out the whole serving thing.
Yeah. Yep. Because you have to be able to dump the grounds and clean the filter off and stuff.
Okay, like how it automatically goes and puts the flame down.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Way to impress your friends. I think this is pretty cool.
I think it's cool too.
My coffee's fancier
Just
than
what
yours.
a different
Been
way
keeping
to
up
be
with
able
the
to brew
Joneses.
coffee.
It smells like it's really good. I'm anxious to taste it, but it's too hot.
Yeah.
Too hot.
It's too hot.
So what is this? We are brewing Sumatra. You can find right here.
So Sumatra.
You really liked the Sumatra crop this time, haven't you? He's been pushing Sumatra
Sumatra's
hard.
really good. Yeah. But it is it's not acidy, I can tell.
Yeah.
So it's just a really
It's so hot though. I don't want to burn my
really
mouth.
rich
It's just
medium
warm.
blend.
Oh, Grammy,
Yeah.
I forgot to text you. Thank you for the kids' Easter baskets. Estelle was very excited about her lunchbox.
Aw, that's
So,
sweet.
I mean, Dallas was too, but he likes the bunny. He named it Bun Bun.
Oh, that's cute.
And then I tried to tell him he couldn't wear his bunny ears to Taekwondo.
They might just not be
He
right.
tried.
Oh, that's pretty
So
adorable.
thank you for that. I appreciate
Yeah,
you
I
doing
love
that.
our Easter tradition. It's so nice. We go to Frankenmuth here in Michigan. They have a place and it's a German restaurant, and people wear
Lederhosen?
lederhosen.
Well,
Is that what they're called?
it's an old German town.
Mm-hmm.
Its history is not great, which we found out recently. My
Oh, yeah,
sister-in-law,
John
they found out that their family built Frankenmuth. So she's gonna go meet with the historian and learn some of the history. And then there's it's connected to a super famous murderer, and there's so much. It's kind of fun.
the list family.
But it
right?
has Bronners,
Yeah.
which is like Christmas,
yeah.
364 days a year or something.
It's closed it's closed Easter, right?
361
And it's
maybe.
closed Christmas.
Yeah.
And it's got, I mean, it's just Christmas, like the biggest, like almost a mall of Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
huge.
Enormous. Yeah.
It's humongous if you've never been there. And then the Frankenmuth, the little town, is super cute, little German town with little shops and stuff.
And it's
Horse-drawn
all pretty
carriages.
traditional. I mean, things are written in German. They have a lot of cool food to try.
Welcome in.
So it's
here.
nice. You
Yeah.
just eat family style. So stuff's just delivered. So I thank you, Mom, because I don't have to cook on Easter or host people.
Well,
The Easter Bunny comes and hands out baskets.
That's
and
nice.
it is nice.
It's a wonderful 2-hour.
I know. We
day.
missed it this year. I felt so bad. We got home from Florida super, super late Saturday night, and I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
And the kids, the last 2 nights, have gone to bed at 6 o'clock.
Oh my
They have been
gosh.
so naughty and just out of sorts.
Oh, Deborah's been there several times.
Oh, you have? It is good German
nice.
food. And they
Yeah.
have a water park now, too. So we, Monday, funny enough, before we left for Florida, our friends were at the water park, and they're like, hey, we have 4 extra tickets. Do you guys want to come hang out for the day?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool water park.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. There was quite a bit of stuff they couldn't do, but there was also a lot of stuff that they were able to.
Nice.
But I have bruises all over my legs because Dallas wasn't big enough to go in the tube rides by himself.
Oh.
So I could go with him, and there's a double-seater tube, and I would take my feet and hook him under his armpits to keep him up.
Right.
But when you are at the bottom, you've got to get him out of the tube and yourself out of the tube before you run into people. So I've got handle-shaped bruises all over for trying to get them out of the tube.
That's not good.
Yeah, the
We
chicken
missed
was
you,
really,
Grammy.
really good this year too.
That's what I
It's
heard.
not always been the best in the last minute. So, and then the buttered noodles. We just told the guy, bring tons of buttered noodles, or you're gonna make a million trips.
The Sumatra is good.
Is it good?
This is a good crop.
I feel like I'm tasting this coffee kind of for the first time in this brewer. It's really different.
I
Oh,
feel
wow.
spoiled.
It really
Yeah.
puts the taste through.
Yeah.
Automatic brewers do not do coffee justice.
It's
These
very
manual
different.
brewing
Wow.
methods are the way to go.
I will say that manual brewing methods are not always great for our flavor coffee, though.
Not
because
always, no.
Sometimes it enhances the flavor too much, and it kind of takes the artificial taste forward, and it can separate. Like I know our Michigan cherry kind of tastes like coffee syrup.
Well, if you think about flavoring like
Sometimes.
baking, so if you use vanilla extract, right? If you drink extract, it is disgusting.
Right.
It's too much. It's meant to be used in tiny doses. So if you were to, bring out the characteristics of extract,
just that, right?
That's basically what you're doing is you're pulling the extract out of the coffee.
Yeah.
And it can be too, because we spend a lot of time to get perfectly balanced or perfectly where we want it in the coffee. And when you over extract it, it can be, not all of them though. Some of them were pretty good, like a caramel or something a little bit subtler. But Michigan cherry, I know we tried once and it tasted literally like cough syrup.
And the same goes for like cold brew. It doesn't always come through in cold brew either.
Yeah.
I tried that and it doesn't.
Yeah,
shine
it
the way
doesn't
you
always
want it to.
resonate. But this is delicious.
So good.
I'm curious how much to try all our straight coffees in this now.
Yeah, I was thinking like Jamaican Hawaiian would be really interesting to try in one of these.
Yeah.
Costa Rican.
I know that when you did the other method, what is it? The Hario.
Well, there's the clever drippers, but there's a lot of different methods.
The Hario. It made Jamaican so good.
Hario makes like 15 different brewing methods, which they're now listed on our website,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. Again, they ship from Hario or from Nispira, or, you know, and we just try to partner with good companies.
Yeah.
But yeah, it changes the taste. I remember Logan taking me to, especially in Sweden and stuff, coffee shops, and they manually brew most everything. And I love coffee that way.
Yeah.
To the point where when we brew it in like the carafes, I'm like,
well, and I
must
mean, if you
know.
think about it, when you take that much longer to brew something, of course you're making a better coffee. You're
Absolutely.
just extracting more flavor out of it.
Because the
So
water's in contact with the bean longer, and then the paper filter is not absorbing the flavor oils.
And it's funny because we got a complaint on the Sumatra that it wasn't dark enough. And I don't think it's that. I just think it's so smooth that people don't expect it. It's roasted dark. You can tell it's a dark roast, but it's not bitter.
yeah, it's delicious. There's no bitterness, and it is. I just don't like acidic coffee personally, and it's so low acid that it tastes really, really good.
Yeah, I'm surprised because 10 years ago I would have told you that I didn't like Sumatra coffee. So I actually enjoy this.
Yeah.
It is very good.
It's interesting to
very good flavor.
Try coffees again and again. And you're like, oh, actually.
Well, your taste buds change, like every 5 years or something?
Well, I think if you are drinking like breakfast blend or Colombian or something and you want a little more oomph, this is the coffee for you, because it's that flavor profile, a similar flavor profile, but just got a little more oomph to it.
I agree. I would like to try everything in this Siphon.
I would too. I know.
It was fun too. It's fun to do.
I was a little afraid for a minute.
The biggest tips that I read about the Siphon were a lot of people were really struggling and their wick wasn't high enough.
Okay.
So they were trying to keep the wick low to keep the flame low, but then
ours seemed plenty high.
Yeah. We do not have Sumatra in pods, but we do sell the refillable pods.
Oh, yeah.
And you're going to be able to get a little bit more coffee in those refillable pods. I don't think Sumatra is on the plan. We do have new pods coming.
Yeah, and our meeting's tomorrow.
Some straight ones
Our meeting is tomorrow to figure out how to launch all these new products for you.
Yeah, I put a teaser on the VIP
I saw your
page.
teaser. Somebody got cake.
Yes.
That was all they got.
So the first picture, or that I had Ashley blur, I was like, no, I can tell what it is. I can tell what it is. You got to do it again.
Yeah.
And so then she blurred it again. Everybody's like, you can't tease us. I'm like, man.
It's so funny because I've been going through the archive stuff. It's all over on the table back there. And I found back in the day our coffee flavors.
Oh, yeah.
And one of those was on there.
We had a flavor called... I think there was a twigs and berries was one of the original flavors.
Berries.
Yeah, I think we did have a flavor.
Name.
I know. We had a cherry vanilla swirl.
There was a cherry vanilla.
We had like an apricots and cream. We had, I can't remember, but this was like way back before.
Oh, there was lots though. There was like a chocolate red. I should bring it in. It was really funny to see all the different flavors.
Yeah,
and a lot of them were like hazelnut and then chocolate hazelnut, or like they were just added things.
Yeah, we just got it
like the original flavors.
Somebody really wants chocolate hazelnut.
Oh, really?
In the normal lineup, we're such a tease.
Yeah,
they're coming. We're just waiting for labels.
Yeah,
we got the boxes in.
Yeah, I don't know if we got the lids.
I'm not sure.
The
room
lids
on the
are
shelf.
Order.
Yeah, so it's coming. Stuff's coming together.
Yeah. Well, and then we have to plan and execute because, like, you know, sometimes we just get stuff in and then we just throw it on the shelf and we make one post about it. And we've got to do better. So we got to do justice to the item. So,
yeah, because we're really excited.
Well, and we don't introduce really, especially 3 new flavors.
Well, it's
very often
3
at
new
all.
flavors, new straights, new decaf.
We've got a lot.
I mean, we've got a lot coming your way.
New samplers.
This mug is new too.
And a really
Navy
good
mug.
initiative too to help. To help. I always like things that involve helping.
I can throw this.
So we've got a good
this is
initiative.
The Navy mug.
Yeah.
In case you're.
These are really nice quality mugs.
They
too.
are. They're like they're basically Yeti mugs.
Yeah.
And what do we have? We have navy, pink, black, white.
There might
and like a bronze champagne.
Yeah.
I think the gold's gone, but the bronze champagne is still there.
Yeah.
Those are where the mugs are.
Yeah.
If you need that.
Yeah.
You're excited. I'm excited too.
Yeah.
I have to wait for the boxes and lids to be here. Otherwise, I can't take pictures. So that's what I'm waiting on right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I knew I saw some of the labels came in last week, but I'm not sure if the lids came in.
I don't think the lids. I think we just got the lids we needed quickly here. I'm not sure that we got our whole
Yeah, I'm
order
not
of lids
sure.
yet.
What did you do for Easter?
Well, I told everybody in the family that so my dog has got a back injury and she
They
can't really
don't have
be
handles.
like out and crazy.
But they fit in a normal cup holder.
Yes, which is important, right?
Yeah.
So we told everybody in the family that we weren't having like a big, bunch of people over because usually everybody comes to our house. And by everybody, I mean like 20 people. And so this time it was just like my kids
Yeah.
and like my parents just came over, which is nice because it was just
You actually get to
small.
hang out.
Yeah.
Oh, with a dog,
Especially with your
because
kids being gone.
it is so difficult when a dog gets hurt and they can't jump. Because the minute they feel better, they want to jump. Then that starts the process all over again.
And then yesterday she did it again.
Oh,
so,
no.
Yep, I called and she has an acupuncture appointment tomorrow. So hopefully, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been a lot. So hopefully we can get her back on the right path. But she's
not very old either.
She's 4. So, but they say the dogs with the longer bodies and the short legs, they just are prone to that sometimes. So, yeah, but she's supposed to be in her cage. And what I'm trying to make my 13-year-old son realize is that she's okay in her cage. Mm-hmm. And that's where she needs to be, in her kennel, I should say. Cage sounds rough.
I mean, we call ours Azkaban.
I heard.
I can't even believe how well Sky goes.
Oh my gosh. Well, she loves it in there. I mean, we have her crate, her Azkaban, whatever, in the living room, and the door's open. Yeah. And she just goes, and when she's ready to chill, she'll go lay in there.
But she doesn't have a blanket?
No. I don't want her to eat it.
Because we put a blanket in there, and
she
pushed it to the side.
Yeah, I tried to give her a bed, and she crumpled it up into the corner, so I took it out. And then at night, we have a different one in our room, and our other dog sleeps in our bed. And she tries, but then 15, 20 minutes later, she
came on my bed with that big smile. I've never seen a dog smile.
Sky does have
so
the biggest
much.
smile.
Sky just has the biggest smile, and she jumped on the bed and was so excited. And I tried to make a nest for Sheldon on the floor. I put a little blanket and stuff, and then all of a sudden, 5 minutes, and
he's old. He has a hard time moving around.
So then I was carrying him like a big barrel onto the bed.
He starts on our bed.
Then I hurt my back.
Yeah.
Because I had to carry him up the stairs outside.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't last on the bed very long. We move, and then he goes to the floor.
Oh, I would know. That's why I think my back hurt too, because he was down there, and so I couldn't put my legs the right way. So I'm sitting there with my legs spread up with a dog in the middle.
That's how I
then I try to
I kick him till he moves.
Well, Sheldon or Ella,
one of the dogs.
Ella is so much smaller than Sheldon that it's easy. Do you know what I mean? Because I can put 1 feet over one, but he was so
he
big.
grunts at you and really spreads out.
He sounds like a walrus when he gets upset. He makes the funniest noises.
Too.
He just walks around huffing, and
my dog has PTSD because we watched Britain's Kids when she went to Florida.
My
dogs when she went to Florida, and my dog doesn't even think she's a dog. And she was not happy. She just glared at my husband what did you do to me?
Yeah.
She's enjoying life so much right now.
Sky's crazy.
Sky's a little crazy.
She's crazy.
And then Ella, they'd be fine. And then Ella she'd have her toy, because sometimes when she had the toy, she'd look at me seriously, are you going to just let this happen? I'm just oh, really? And then she'd go bark, and then Sky would bark back, and
yeah, they're a little crazy.
So Kevin's going, wow, we have such a easy dog, because she just sleeps 98% of the time.
That's how Sheldon was too, and then we got a second, and I'm what were we thinking?
Yeah.
And she'd be walking on the back of the couch.
Oh yeah, she's like a cat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And trying to get on your head.
She'll curl on your shoulders on the back of the couch. And so that she can put her head here.
And what's she, 40 pounds?
Oh, probably, yeah. She's heavy.
So 40-pound scarf.
Yeah. And it makes her so happy too.
Oh yeah.
It's her favorite. She'll try to get up on my pillow, and she wants me to lay on her. And I'm no, I'm not going to lay on you. But if you do it, then she gets so happy.
Oh, when she jumped into my bed in the morning, she was just so excited with that big smile.
Right? How did she handle 5 kids? That's what I always say. I only have 2, and I call her. I'm did you do this?
I don't know. I know when I came back from vacation, though, I was like, this. I'd leave on vacation going, oh, I love my life. I love my life. I go on vacation with my girlfriends and I come home to 5 kids and I'd be like, this just sucks.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
Hard.
When you get out of the rhythm of it.
Oof. All I know is my youngest son, I'm just like, there's a reason why we never had another child and you're it.
Well, I think having 5 and 6 years, though, having them so close together, like they really do. I mean, it kind of was easier in a way because they would potty train the younger, teach them to ride bikes.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
there was a point where you guys would just teach just the younger
Well, yeah,
ones.
because we were like a little pod. We were like a pod. You can't handle 3 dogs. 3 dogs is a lot.
At 3 dogs,
You can't handle
yeah.
the truth.
No, I was like, we are never having 3. And it would be fine, I think, if they were raised together. But because they weren't,
I don't know.
or if they don't really live in the same household.
Sheldon and Sky still get after each other. She tries to annoy him.
They did get.
Yeah. So she like picks and picks and picks, and then eventually he'll like snap back at her, and then it's go time. Like then they
that
think
happened
they're
a few
playing.
times, and then I'm like, stop!
Yeah.
For the love of God.
I know.
Azkaban.
She does stop. If you say Azkaban,
She
she
does.
stops.
Well, and I think after because she bit Ella.
Yeah.
After she did that, Kevin got mad at her. So every time Kevin came in the room, I think she just went to her cage for a little bit.
Well, she did that the other day. She took something from Sheldon and then went and put herself in her crate.
And put herself in timeout.
It's like, yeah, you
It's
knew
like your
that was
kids do.
wrong. Like he was sitting
It's
there
kinda
chewing
funny.
a bone, and
It
she
is.
took it. She dropped the bone on the ground and went and put herself.
Oh,
and
that's
she's
the
like,
only
"I'm
time they
bad."
really fought is over toys.
Toys,
Because she
yeah.
would take Sheldon's
And
donut all the
he'll
time.
walk around with the toy just growling at her. She'll be sleeping and somewhere else, and he's just like, it's like, what's she gonna do from all the way over there?
My favorite thing, though, is what Stella told me when she was talking about Sheldon. That I said he's kind of like a grumpy old man. She's like, oh, he is just so handsome. She's like, sometimes I cry because
She
he's
literally
so
does.
handsome.
What?
Yes.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
It was the cutest thing. You could see her little face. She was just like, she's just
That
like,
is
he
the
is
cutest
just
Yeah, she'll be like
so
snuggling him and
handsome.
crying. I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, he's just handsome.
That is the cutest thing I've ever heard.
It's
She's
adorable.
funny.
And her little face was so serious. I was like, oh, you're serious.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's serious.
Oh my gosh. What is she going to do when he crosses the Rainbow Bridge?
Yeah, it's not going to be good.
None of it's going to be
It's
good.
going to be
Although
really
I
tough.
tell you, those little kids have dealt with more death or more passing than
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I have.
Oh my
Well, and
gosh.
that's there's some family members in their 90s and stuff, and
Yeah.
that's gonna be tough.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
that's
gonna
the
be
worst
really
having
tough.
to deal with that with kids, you know?
Yeah.
we are
Oh.
so blessed that both. You have all your grandparents.
Yeah. Well, they lost their grandpa.
Yeah.
And then their great grandpa, and then
Knock on wood. Yeah.
a really good family friend. So they've been.
I'll say my
been
husband
tough.
and I both have both our parents. We're very
Yeah.
fortunate.
Yes, you
Yeah.
are. But it was so cute. So we took the kids to the ocean for the first time.
Oh, fun.
And the warmer day there was rip tides, so we didn't go. So we went the
Oh,
next
that's so
day.
scary.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was still pretty windy, but there was no rip tide warnings. I wasn't sure how the kids were going to react. They were like giggling and thought it was the coolest thing ever. Like getting them out was pretty difficult. And then Estelle, the whole way home, she's like, that's just not what I thought the ocean would be. Like, what did you think? She's like, not that. I'm like, okay.
I mean,
It
I
was
guess
so
it is
cute.
pretty cool because it's so endless. Do you know what I mean? You can't see the end.
Well, she's just jumping in the waves.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
But
that's
like
really
the Great
sweet.
Lakes are like that too. You know, if you get on the shore of a Great Lake, you can't see the end of it.
I don't think
either,
they.
you know?
We've been to the Great Lakes.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, so that's cool though. I'd love to know what she thought it was. You know, not that
In their
you
little
know.
minds.
Yeah. I
No,
don't
If you
know
think
sort
that
of
coffee
cool.
trees are all flavored,
Yeah.
they're flavored coffee.
Yeah.
It was just adorable. It was adorable to watch them and then finding shells.
Yeah.
But we were going to a restaurant right after. So like I was trying to get them changed. And because they're so little in the waves, they kept pushing them down into the sand. So that poor kid goes to change in her clothes and she's just
Covered in
in
sand.
it, like shells and sand. And I'm just like,
Do you know what's supposed to take that off? Is baby powder.
I've heard that.
Really?
Yeah. If you put like baby powder and mesh, it's supposed to take all that off.
Is baby powder still a thing since all that like cancer
I
and colic and
don't.
stuff? Do they still
Yeah,
sell baby powder?
I don't know. We didn't
I
really
don't know if they
use
just
it.
take stuff out of it. I don't know.
Oh.
I used baby powder like a fiend when like babies were little.
Yeah.
I had a bottle when the kids were little, but
it was different.
There was all that stuff. We
it was
didn't
like
really
cornstarch, or it was it's different.
Cream usually.
Yeah.
I did when they got bad, but I felt like if you used baby powder, it never got bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had this like spatula thing and
yeah,
put it on them.
Yeah.
But the diapers are different too. From they changed something in the diapers from you guys till Sedona, because when it got heated, like when it was hot out, it's like that gel would heat up and like burn their bottoms or something. Yeah, I stopped using one brand that I'd always used because it was like almost like a chemical burn.
Yeah, we didn't.
I contacted them.
We didn't have that many issues. The only issues we'd have was like when they were having stomach issues.
Yeah, this was just from getting heat. Something about those little gel things that they put in there.
Oof, God bless the ladies who do the reusable or the diapers that and like.
I wouldn't want those in my washer.
I was going to. I had such plans that I was going to use those.
Do you ever have? Because I just remember like as a mom, like just like some of those diapers, and you just like, like gagging, and like I didn't ever want to revisit those
in your house.
Much less like
I didn't even like those weird diaper thingy bobbies. Like we bought them. Yeah, diaper genie. Foul. But I'm like, just put them in your garbage and get them out of your house.
Like if there's a 9 circle of hell, a diaper genie is it.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't understand why you want to grind up your diapers and keep them there forever.
No, I don't know.
How did we even get here?
I don't know. Where do we get anywhere?
I don't know either.
Well, how do we get anywhere?
And then in Punta Gorda too, you load and unload outside on the ramps, the planes.
Oh,
so they thought that was super cool.
Oh, that's fun.
That is interesting because it's such a tiny airport.
Yeah. Did we did that in Dominican?
We did that. Yeah, I've done it a few times.
And then in New York, I think I've had to do that.
Was it a little plane?
No, it was a normal size plane. They have like ramps at the front and the back of the plane, and that's how they load you.
Were there a lot of spring breakers there too, by the way?
Yeah.
So my friend Nick works for the Panama City Police.
Oh, and he's nothing like Panama. No.
He's been posting things on his Facebook page.
Oh, I believe it.
And you've seen, maybe some of you guys have seen like the Miami
campaign. Don't come here.
Sorry, Bill.
Sorry. Yeah, Miami doesn't want people.
Miami's anti-spring break campaign was hilarious. But seeing the damage that those people did, I understand it. They were so destructive.
I didn't
see in Panama,
it was horrible.
They posted like he posted a picture, and it was like a circle. Like they circled like if any of these people are your teenagers, and if you have rented a condo and put your unattended teenagers in this and under your name, you're going to be, sued, fined, all of these things because your teenager is doing damage. And I'm just like, man, like, can you imagine? Like,
well, and when did everyone get so destructive? I just don't remember. I mean, we go at
when
spring break stuff,
care about their own thing.
Yeah, it's really
Mom and
they
Dad
were just ruining
it.
restauants. Like, because out in public,
but when
they
were
teenagers
ever really allowed to go by themselves either?
Yeah, like, can you imagine? Like, I'm just going to rent a condo for my kid and send them down to Florida on their own. Have fun, babe.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm good.
Yeah. I just think people feel very entitled now and don't care.
My son went on spring break to Myrtle Beach, but like with his coach, and they had a curfew. Like they had to be in their room, and the coach checked their rooms, and I was like, cool.
Well, Miami put a curfew in place.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them after witnessing what happened.
Yeah.
Just a little bit on their blurbs.
Yeah.
It wasn't, I mean, like out of control insane.
Yeah.
And teenagers are grown people. Do you know what I mean? They're I don't know.
I mean, like Orlando and stuff. I saw people's Disney posts, and that looked miserable.
Oh,
It looked miserable to be there.
I like all the pictures of like the beaches and stuff, and I was just like, that looks awful. Like,
So, I mean, we were in like Fort Myers. So there's spring breakers, but most of them are visiting family members.
Yeah.
It's not like a
Yeah,
spring
it's not a
break
big party spot.
destination, you know?
Let's go party with all the older people.
Yeah, but it was definitely busier. Everything was busier.
I like tube socks and golf in the afternoon.
Let's go play pickleball.
I mean,
Yeah.
we played bocce ball and, you know.
I mean, that sounds like my idea of spring break.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Can I get a Bloody Mary?
I did take a picture. There's a toy store down there, and they have a 8-foot giraffe, plush giraffe, soft giraffe.
Sounds like Mimi would love that.
I know. I tried to look for the price on it. I'm just gonna say the 1-foot tall one was $50.
Oh.
So the 8-foot tall one,
And it probably, yeah.
it was really well done.
Getting the 8-foot tall one home would be.
But they had
Can I have an extra seat for my
like,
giraffe?
dinosaur ones, and they had these huge ones in their store. Dinosaurs, elephant, like a leopard, a giraffe. They were super cool.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Super
Yeah,
cool.
I do love giraffes. So I've
Yeah.
got giraffes.
Yeah.
A lot of giraffes.
Like Lori, if you could somehow biogenetically engineer a mini giraffe,
I'm on the wait
ask
list.
questions.
I'm
Yeah.
on the wait list for a mini giraffe just in case
If
they
a wait
ever
list
do it.
existed,
There,
she
no,
would be
there
on
is.
the wait
I'm on the
list.
real wait list.
Is this a thing? Did you give
It
up your
is.
social security number?
And
your mother's maiden name?
deposit. No.
Anything they needed. Just give me the giraffe.
Yeah, just give me the giraffe.
I think that is the coolest. I always say, I mean, can you imagine if you had little giraffes like pets and then you had little plants and then just go eat off the little plants? Little hippos, like, oh,
Tiny
it'd be
little
so cute.
African
Like dog
animals.
size little
I
wild
did have
animals.
to watch a
would be
zookeeper
cute.
catch a baby hippo because it was refusing to go where it was supposed to go at night. It was pretty hilarious.
I would love
But
Hippos
it
are
also
cute.
took 2 people to carry a baby hippo.
Yeah, they come out at like 150
Yeah, they're
pounds or
huge.
something
Hippos,
crazy.
hippos are the ones that are like really deadly, right?
Really deadly.
They can be.
Yeah. Yeah, not babies though.
I feel like I wouldn't want to wrangle
You
those.
pressure all over again.
Yeah, maybe add a little Bailey's
little
in my
bit.
coffee.
Okay.
So,
Like a
well,
dog.
I hope you guys have enjoyed the
Yeah,
siphon. It is really,
It wasn't
really
that
cool.
difficult either. So the coffee siphons,
It's kind of a
It's
cool
pretty
gift for
fun.
somebody. Father's Day's coming up. That's kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
a neat idea.
Good idea.
Or Mother's Day.
Oh, Mother's Day first, right?
and there's a couple other colors. There's a couple other brewing methods. So if you just go to Shop Coffee Makers and then Nispira, you can find these.
I really want to try every straight coffee in it because it was that much better.
It
Yeah.
is that much
Yeah.
better.
It is that much better.
Yeah.
We'll get better at it as we go along.
And they do ship from Nispira. So if you order coffee and the coffee maker, they're going to ship separately, just so
Oh,
that you
good to
guys
know.
know that.
And just so that if there's any issues, they can
But
take
it
care
came
of
packed
it,
really
so.
well. The instructions
Yeah,
were,
it was a big box.
it was
for
a big
how
box. The
tiny it
instructions
is.
were pretty good. There's a lot of videos on the internet of how to do this, or you can just watch our 45-minute video on how to do this.
Well, at least we did it in the first like 10 minutes and didn't have any terrible
Technical
issues.
difficulties.
No, we did warm
Yeah.
up the water first. That's not necessary. It will just take longer.
Yeah.
And make sure that the wick is high enough. Those were the big
And make sure that
things.
filter's probably tight around there
And
too.
some people did say that those filters they felt like they were hard to clean or whatever and kind of tie. And they did get different filters online that they were pretty inexpensive.
Oh, I wonder if you
They had
could
like
get the same
thicker
thing.
Even an
string that was
elastic
easier to
one
kind
of would
tie.
be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
There
yeah.
was opinions on the filter, but
Yeah.
I thought it was fine. We'll see when we go to clean it, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't get any grinds in that. Let's
No,
see.
it's a really
No,
beautiful
yeah.
cup of
super
coffee.
clean.
Yeah.
Super clean.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
really
Very
good.
good cup of coffee.
You can drink some, Logan. All
Yeah,
right.
no
Well,
grinds.
have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah,
Week.
I know we will.
Rest of the week, and I'll be gone the next couple weeks, but you'll see these girls.
Oh, yeah. You got stuff going on.
As always.